Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. Young to Porter.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. To Drummond. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bulls with the rock. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn to Porter. Five on the shot clock to Wendell Carter. That's a 24-second violation. Rose to Griffin. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn to Young. Dunn shot that misses. To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin missed his first. That one goes. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Porter gets it in the left corner. To Chris Dunn. Chicago with 4 to shoot. And scores. Strong take.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Drummond. Missed a wide open look. Bulls with it. Levine to Chris Dunn. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. And count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Wendell Carter. Thaddeus Young, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Team foul number 1. Entering the game for the Chicago Bulls, number 31.
From long range, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the neck, that speaks for itself.
Deep left corner. To Porter. Levine. To Porter. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Bulls with the basketball. Blake Griffin sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Over to the right side, Carter. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rose into the front court. Up by 3. Kennard to Drummond. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Chicago with the possession. To Levine. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Carter to Porter. Goes to the left side. To Wendell Carter. Andre knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Five to shoot for the Bulls. Zaza Pachulia sends it away. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. To Jackson. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Cash is in for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jackson with it. Up 5. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Markkanen. Wendell Carter powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Pistons have it. Screen coming. Curling inside. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Jackson with it. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Here's Jackson down low. Good look that time, but off the mark.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
To Markkanen. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Reggie Jackson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
It's Detroit's ball. Jackson. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Jackson with it. They trail by 1. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Reggie Jackson. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Markkanen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 14. Into the game for the Pistons. Number 9.
Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Detroit with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Pistons ball here. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Denzel Valentine. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
To Jackson. Won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
To Wendell Carter. Has a chance. Off the mark.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Driving right to the basket. And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. It's Chicago ball. Done. Probing the defense. To Markkanen. Curling inside. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jackson with it. They trail by 7. To Luke Kennard. Fires the 3. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Got it.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
And so we're through 1 here at United Center with the Bulls on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Another follow. No good. To Wendell Carter. Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Drive here, but the shot stays out. To Chris Dunn. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Porter. Zaza Pachulia pins it. 4th this contest.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Knocked loose. Bulls have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Wendell Carter at the line. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Griffin. Trying to cash in. Griffin shot off the mark. Porter to Chris Dunn. Lets it fly from long range. That's what you like to see. Dunn, it was well defended, finds a way to hit the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 24, Lauri Markkanen.
To Griffin. you've got to get that one to go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Otto Porter, he's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Here comes the screen. To Young. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here comes the screen. To Griffin. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Subbing in for the Pistons, number 25, Derrick Rose.
To Rose. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. LaVine to Markkanen. Pistons have it. To Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's now 4 for 6.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
That's me. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
LaVine to Chris Dunn. Nothing going here on that drive. And the 2 for Blake Griffin.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Dunn to Markkanen. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Rose. Zach LaVine snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Rose. Thaddeus Young with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And finishes strong. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Dunn to Young. Nothing going here on that drive. And he finishes at the rim.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Count it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Porter. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Down low for Griffin. Able to convert inside. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Levine to Young. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Scores from the post. Bulls have it. Dunn to Young. Blake Griffin with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Jackson with it. Trailing by 14. To Griffin. The monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Levine to Porter. Curling inside. Dunn to Porter. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Can't connect from inside. Chicago basketball. Young to Levine. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. To Rose. Down to Griffin. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porter. Pass stolen by Detroit. To Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Young. Screen coming. Young to Wendell Carter. Count the bucket for two.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Pistons have it. Jackson to Rose. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dunn to Wendell Carter. Andre Drummond able to recover with the block. Ooh, 5 now. New blood coming in for both sides. Good. Off a spin.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Jackson. Nice finish at the rim.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Thaddeus Young, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 67%. And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Galloway up against Porter to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Zach LaVine. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Thaddeus Young trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. It's Detroit's ball. Here comes the screen. Take stock of the floor. Detroit with 4 to shoot. To Drummond. Short jumper misses. Young. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That's out of bounds off a ball. Zach LaVine, huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
The Bulls worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Pistons ball here. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Screen coming. Griffin. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To LaVine. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line. Keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
To Porter. Deep left corner. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Rose to Luke Kennard. From the painted area, won't go down. To Young. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Screen coming. Rose to Griffin. Has a chance. Griffin's shot won't go. Carter to Young. Blake Griffin swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Rose into the front court. 14-point deficit. To Luke Kennard. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Here comes the screen. Dunn to Wendell Carter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Rose to Luke Kennard. Doesn't get the bounce. To Porter. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Griffin to Rose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Zach LaVine at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Chicago possession. Dunn to Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Otto Porter with that shot. He's 5 for 8.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Rose into the front court. Down a bundle. To Griffin. Curling inside. LaVine to Chris Dunn. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Hey, this is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Griffin to Drummond. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Bulls with the rock. Levine to Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn to Young. Runner here won't go down. Rose into the front court. His guys down big. To Griffin. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Luke Kennard. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Get it, shoot it again.
Levine to Wendell Carter. Nothing going here on that drive. Andre Drummond rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Young to Porter. Here's a chance from long range, and Otto Porter so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
And the 2. The finish at the rim for Drummond.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Can't get past the defender. Zach LaVine. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Jackson to Drummond. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, the slam popped out. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. The pass set it all up.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Gets it in the right corner. No.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Scores from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Levine. Pass stolen by Detroit. To the outside, to Jackson. Defense, making the ball handler work. Not that time. The follow won't go either.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Thaddeus Young here against Morris. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Young. And Jackson able to grab the rebound. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 44.
Luke Kennard at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Porter. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
So yes, that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 9.
Oh, he had it. To Zach LaVine. Markieff Morris sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Great pass to set it up. Not that time. To Porter. Andre Drummond tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
To Drummond. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Andre Drummond sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. To Wendell Carter. Runner's good there.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Drummond. Able to convert inside.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Bulls with it.
Got ball, got ball. Got some for him.
To Young. Surveys the floor. To Porter. LaVine. Jackson with it. His guys down 11. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Markieff Morris. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Bulls with the basketball.
I got him. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Lauri Markkanen trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Pistons have it. Rose. To Griffin. Here comes the screen. Griffin. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. 4-3. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Markkanen. Wendell Carter powers it through. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Count the basket at the rim.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good ladder.
To Markkanen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Chicago with the possession to Wendell Carter. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nothing going here on that drive. Griffin. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Luke Kennard slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Markkanen. Gets it in the left corner. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Griffin. Kennard. Won't go down. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Rose into the front court. Down by 15. Goes to the right side. To Rose. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's Chicago ball. To Wendell Carter. And count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Subbing in for Chicago, number 8, Zach LaVine.
Rose to Griffin. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen to Wendell Carter. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Bulls have it. To Wendell Carter. LaVine. To Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Blake Griffin pins it. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Hey, lock up.
To Griffin. Can't connect from in close. To LaVine. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Drummond. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Porter. Pass stolen by Detroit. Kennard. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Markkanen. Shot from the lane won't go. Kennard to Griffin. Thaddeus Young snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Zach LaVine. Porter. And the basket good at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's Detroit's ball. To Griffin. Here's Drummond. And the rebound comes down to Young.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Griffin. And 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got ball.
To Porter. scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Pistons ball here. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep left corner. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Porter. Easy path to the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for Detroit, number 1.
Jackson to Griffin. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Wendell Carter. From the painted area, won't go down. Jackson with it. Down a bundle. To Drummond. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Rocking the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Griffin. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Chicago basketball. To Wendell Carter.
Watch Cutter.
And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Reggie Jackson. Griffin strong to the hoop, but his shot stays out. The follow won't go either.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Great feed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Can't connect.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Cruises inside for two.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here we go.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
The possession in favor of Detroit. The drive.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Goes to the left side. Griffin. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Jackson. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The Bulls take this one as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.